Have you ever watched your favorite content creators here on YouTube or influencers on different social media platforms, and you keep seeing the same companies pop up time and time again, even the ones that you really trust and want to believe their opinions, but because it's so overly sponsored, you have your doubts? Well, that's what I thought about ThreadUp. Some of my favorite content creators on here, like Mia Maples, Makara Tours, a few others, are constantly raving about ThreadUp, but for whatever reason, I just didn't have a great experience with them when they first launched. I had purchased a bunch of items and I ended up returning most of it. There was a restock fee, which is understandable. It's a company trying to do good, try to focus on sustainability. Now, I have sold with ThreadUp quite a bit. Anytime I have items that pile up that I just don't have time to list on my own personal Poshmark, I end up just sending it to ThreadUp. And it's a great service. It helps me feel a little bit better about getting rid of clothing items, shoes, and accessories. And I know that I can make a little extra cash as well, which is always helpful. Or they will sustainably, ethically donate the items that they will not resell, or I can ask for it back for a small shipping fee. I personally really love donating and consigning with ThreadUp. But when it comes to shopping, every time I see a sponsored post, I am always like, oh, let me go check out ThreadUp. And I get super, super overwhelmed with all of the items. There's so many items and there's constantly new things being added. So even though I can filter everything through my sizing and my preferences and even brands I prefer, I am not the best when it comes to styling myself or sorting through the masses. I like to visually see things in person and I get very overwhelmed when there's too much stuff online. When I heard about their new filter systems, either through chat or through AI, I was intrigued, very intrigued. So I thought, why not test out an overly sponsored brand and check out their newest AI system to help somebody like me who gets really overwhelmed on their website and didn't have a great experience the first round when I shopped many moons ago, to check this brand out one more time using their new chat and AI system and seeing if it actually helped. So a couple reasons why I did not have a great experience shopping through ThreadUp. I think I want to say almost 5 years ago at this point. It was really hard for me to visualize those items on me, and sizing isn't always universal when it comes to shopping online, especially secondhand for me. My body is not the easiest to shop for in store, so when I'm shopping online, it can be really challenging. I typically know what sizes I am in certain brands that I shop frequently, but it can be even more challenging when I'm shopping secondhand, trying out new to me brands or trying out brands that are a few years old. Sizing changes constantly, even within popular brands. I want to say when they first launched, I heard about them through Ingrid Nelson on a YouTube video. So immediately I signed up and purchased a box. I said most of those items were returned, and I didn't love that returning I had to pay for shipping as well as a restock fee. I wasn't getting my full money back, but I also appreciate what they were trying to do in their sustainability efforts, and I understand as a new business you want to be cost effective. I always get overwhelmed every time I looked on their website. Like I mentioned, they've always had the size filter, brand filter, and kind of style filter, but it was still very, very overwhelming for someone like myself. This time around, I created a Pinterest inspo board. Pulled some of my favorite looks for fall from my Pinterest board and uploaded it to ThreadUp's new AI system. So I thought, this is genius. If they can pull literal mood board inspo and photos of outfits that I want to recreate, find it on ThreadUp for me in my size, then of course I'm gonna try this out. So that's exactly what I did. So at first I tried out the chat function, which wasn't that accurate. It wasn't giving me what I wanted. And then I realized I wasn't using the function that they've been raving about, which is actually uploading a photo of the outfit you're looking for or a piece of clothing item that you're looking for. So once I figured that out, it was so much fun to upload inspo photos directly from my Pinterest board and then them filtering out every single piece in their database that is currently available in my size. I would browse. I'm talking like there were so many pages for each item that I wanted in each outfit that I kind of had to stop around page 16 of each item. And this took me like maybe 3 hours to filter through things to pick out the pieces I wanted. Again, my brain is a little weird and I get overwhelmed and then I overthink about things. So I finally narrowed it down to just about $250 worth of product. Here is the box. One of my issues that I had while shopping is that while it narrowed items down, it wasn't very, very narrow. It was more of like a wide range of items that might fit the feel and the style. I'm still very happy with the AI feature. I think it's definitely improved my experience while browsing their site. It has definitely made me want to go back and shop ThreadUp first before going and buying brand new clothing items. And something that I want to do is shop secondhand more often, especially when it comes to toys and items that I know our family is going to outgrow pretty quickly. Now, for me, I personally like secondhand denim because it's more comfortable. It's already worn in. I also really like shopping secondhand because I think it's more unique. It gives me the feel that I want in my clothes. It's a little bit more worn in. But don't get me wrong, I love shopping as well in regular stores, but we can do whatever we can to minimize our carbon footprint, which you could also argue shipping isn't the best option. But when it comes to thrifting, anytime you're able to shop secondhand, I think is a plus. Plus, the items are definitely way more affordable. So I said my budget was about $250. I did have a coupon when I was shopping, which was like an additional 40 to 45% off of certain items, and it was just a code. And that's another great thing about ThreadUp is that if it's your first time shopping through them, there is a discount. They're constantly running different sales, different codes, and they share it with you when you log on to the website. You could also go through one of your favorite influencers who are sponsored by them and you'll get like a discount as well for shopping through them. Now, my biggest fear is truly, are these pieces going to fit? Because that's gonna really suck if nothing actually fits my body. Everything is pretty well packaged in here. There's no excess packaging or excess space, which is a good thing. Oh, cool, the sticker is even recycled. If you watch my last video where I talk about cozy fall vibes and how I'm really into practical magic, the whole aesthetic, the style, all of that stuff, there's an iconic dress that Nicole Kidman puts on. It's green, it's crushed velvet. So when I put that photo into the AI generator, I was like, no way. But the amount of options that the ThreadUp AI was able to generate for me were amazing. There's so many dresses I almost wanted to buy, but they were a small. And even though I sometimes can fit into a small, I'm more realistically a medium. So I was scared and I ended up not getting some of the ones that looked literally identical to the Nicole Kidman dress. Found this skirt, which is very much that vibe, but also a lot of the other vibes from the movie. I'm really into maxi skirts, sweaters, and t-shirts. I think it's so effortless and chic. And this one still has the tag on it from Nordstrom Rack. This is from Nordstrom Rack. This is the brand. And I'll list the price of each item. Beautiful crushed velvet. I'm obsessed. It is stunning. I wish you could like feel it. It's so soft, so silky. I love the crushed velvet. It's a little bit more of a fitted skirt, but it's very comfortable. It pulled on. It has an elastic waist and it goes just about mid-calf on me over here. So it's gonna look good with some boots or even some sneakers. I think this is gonna be really nice to style. I like this one. Picked out this cardigan sweater situation because of the visual of Sandra Bullock when she goes to her aunt's talking about bringing back her husband, and she's got the braids. Sorry if there's any spoilers. I mean, the movie is over 25 years old at this point, so hopefully it wasn't. From Mac Studio, and I got it in a large because I wanted that oversized feel. This feels incredible. Something else that's really good to know about ThreadUp when you're shopping is that they list excellent condition, good condition, and then worn, and they describe what the standards are for each one. So I pretty much was like excellent or good condition. I didn't do anything below that just because I wanted my clothes to still have a lot of life left, and just to be safe, I decided to stick with that. I love the detail and the knit. I'm so excited to try this on. I had to turn the air conditioning on because I was sweating. Okay, so it's not as oversized as I originally imagined for this sweater. I do wish it was like a little bit more cozy feeling, but I don't hate it. I'm trying to decide if it's something I would want to keep or if I'm going to return it. I don't hate it. It is a little itchy though. So definitely wish it was a little chunkier. Another skirt. I thought this print was so interesting. It has the black background with this olive green kind of loop-de-loop, and this is from Chico's. So another really popular, well-known brand. I like that it's slightly pleated at the bottom. Really good fabric. I'm really happy with this skirt from Chico's. I think it's very flattering. I love the design, the colors, the pattern. I could see myself wearing a sweater with this, or even just a regular t-shirt, or even this shirt. The vibes are very practical magic, very fall for me. The fit is beautiful. I love this. I love the skirt. T-shirt because it literally looks identical to the one that Nicole Kidman is wearing in the last scene, one of the last scenes when they're burying the bad guy. And this is in a size medium. So this one might be a little too big for it to be like a baby doll shirt, but I was scared to get a small because I didn't want to feel like I was busting out of it either. So we'll have to try this on. Hopefully it fits, but look at the details. Like the side by side, it was pretty impressive how they were able to find stuff. I think this shirt is a really good AI find that mimics the exact one that Nicole Kidman is wearing. Hers is a little bit more cropped, but again, it's probably better that it's not super cropped just for every day for me. This isn't from the movie Practical Magic, but this visual of this outfit defines fall to me. And I've always wanted to find corduroy, oversized, baggy pants. So I got these, and this is from Adriano Goldschmidt. I actually have a pair of denim from them, and I really like it. I did size up, so I got a 31 because I wanted it to be oversized and because I was worried about sizing, and I figured if it was larger, I could always have a tailor take it in, but if it was too small, I would struggle to even like put it on. It's a tailored leg from the Graduate style. Kind of wish they said it was a tailored leg versus a baggier leg on the description. I was reading it and I didn't see them list this part of the tab. Where the sizing went wrong here, but these are super tight. These are a size 30 in AG, and I wear a size 28, 27 in AG. That's that's fun. This is fun. This is making me feel real great about myself. The thighs are also just way too tight. I'm not going to be able to zip this up comfortably, so hopefully I can return it. Roll on with cords. I got this J. Crew in a size 32 because I felt like this was literally the actual photo, and I figured I could scrunch the waist with a belt, which again would go with that photo. So, and there's something about like worn cord. Oh. Interesting thing is nothing smells like a thrift shop either. You know how a lot of clothes at the thrift shop have that very distinct smell? None of this smells like anything. I got this black sweater from Free People, size extra small, because it was so oversized, I felt like I could get away with an extra small. Look how gorgeous this is. I'm so excited that I was able to find Free People in such good condition with these classic knits. Can't wait to try this on and style it. I think this was gonna go with the cords that I was visualizing. I love these pants. So this is the Free People sweater, and I am loving how slouchy and baggy it is. It's exactly what my Pinterest inspo board was giving. And these corduroy pants from J. Crew, they are just oversized enough that I can belt it and kind of scrunch the belt to give me that vibe of like effortless, relaxed, but still kind of tailored. So these are good finds. I love the sweater. I could see myself wearing it with just regular jeans, this whole look, even with some skirts. How autumnal is this color and this knit? This is from Free People, one of my favorite brands. I did size down because Free People, I could typically get away with a small, even an extra small sometimes. Their clothing is rather large. They do that oversized fit. This has a slight scent, but nothing like musky. It just maybe somebody's perfume from the past, so I'll definitely wash it. But look how cute this is. I love this color. It is such a beautiful fall color with that mock neck. So gorgeous. I do feel like it has to be tucked, or I would wear this with something a little bit more fitted underneath just because Otherwise, it's like too baggy, but I love the sweater. I think it's such a unique piece. I don't know that I would buy it at full price, but the beauty of it was I didn't. I got it on ThreadUp, so it's definitely much more affordable and so cozy. Love it. Here is the dress. This was the most expensive item I remember, and it was, I think, because it was from Anne Sui. It was listed as Anthropology, but it's actually from Anne Sui. This fits. This is supposed to represent that iconic dress from Practical Magic that Nicole Kidman wore. I thought it was so, so pretty. Here is the crushed velvet green dress. I am glad I stuck with the size medium or higher because it is quite fitted around my hips and my waist. Love the color. I love the detailing. I don't know if the fit is fitting. It's quite expensive for compared to all the other items, but again, it's a little bit more of a designer, a higher end product, still affordable if you think about it like that. I don't love how the waist is bunching where my belly is, even though I think it's just because my hips are wider, adding a little bunch here. I don't know if I could take it to a tailor and like maybe open it up a little bit, because I do love the idea of this dress. I love the concept of it. It's cute. I think it's cute. Let me know in the comments what you think about this one. One more skirt. This is a black maxi with little white daisies almost. And this is a wrap skirt. I love a wrap skirt because I know I can usually make it work if it's similar to my size. This skirt is definitely a fail for me because I'm pretty sure I bought a medium, but I don't know in what world this is a medium. It's a wrap skirt too. So I'm about to flash you all and hopefully I could return this because I'm not loving this skirt at all. It's not how it was pictured, and the sizing is definitely not a medium, at least not in today's world. So unfortunate, because I thought the print was really cute and I like the ruffles. And then this t-shirt I thought was perfect for that look, although I'm worried it's a little too big because it's a size large, but on the website it looked a lot smaller. Probably gonna have to shrink it a little bit with the cutoffs and the hunter boots, which I'm probably not gonna style that way, but I will style for the video. I feel like this shirt is pretty much practically perfect when it comes to being the Sandra Bullock shirt from Practical Magic where she's wearing the cutoff jeans. These are my cutoff jeans. I didn't buy any because I didn't think I needed to. I love this shirt. It's not as baby doll top, but it's more practical for my everyday life. And I feel like it would shrink a little bit. I'm pretty happy with the wear and tear on this shirt too. It's in really good condition. There's no noticeable stains or discoloration or wear and tear in my opinion. And I love the little embroidered daisies. The original brand is from Hollister. And I would even wear like my cowgirl boots or my hunter boots. Maybe if we were gonna go apple picking, which we're doing this weekend. I'm kind of bummed about the fit of the green dress because I do think if I can, I'm gonna return it because it's just not the right fit. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful dress, just not the right fit. And I'm really bummed about the AG pants. I could see why maybe somebody shipped it to ThreadUp because the sizing is really off and weird. And the wrap skirt sizing off. So that's kind of really the only reason I'm returning anything. The quality, the look, what I wanted is exactly what I wanted. The problem was the fit. And that's kind of where I always struggle when ordering online. And then especially if you're not going to allow for easy returns or full price returns, it can be more challenging because then you are taking a risk and you're not able to get your whole amount back, which, you know, are you saving a bunch if you're only getting so many pieces and not able to return a bunch? So it's kind of up to you to decide. I am happy with the improvements since I last shopped on ThreadUp. I think the AI photo generator is so key. I do think that as ThreadUp continues to evolve and develop, it's going to be a more amazing and better service to be able to shop secondhand, especially from favorite brands for me, like Reformation, Free People, Chico's, Mac Studio, Nordstrom Rack even. Madewell, I see a lot of those brands that I prefer and that I would shop at full price. So it makes it more affordable, sustainable, and as long as they can keep improving the ease of sorting through everything and shopping, I will be happy to continue to check them out. Of course, this video is not sponsored, like I mentioned at the beginning. It's trying a brand that has been overly sponsored. If you have any of those brands that you would like me to try out, let me know. I'm happy to risk my credit card and my finances on it for you so you know whether or not something is really working out or if it's just overly saturated on the market. What are my other thoughts? Oh, there is something I've noticed, not just on ThreadUp, but in general. I am surprised I'm seeing it more on ThreadUp, is that there's a lot of these fast fashion brands like Shein, Old Navy, which is questionable whether you would count them as fast fashion, Forever 21, H&M, Zara even. These are very much fast fashion brands that are not sustainable, but if you're going to shop them secondhand, of course that's better. My issue with seeing them at Goodwill and the likes in person is that Goodwill prices are not affordable in my area. A dress is $19 or $15 if it's on sale. So I'm not going to pay for a Shein or Forever 21 dress that's probably more expensive than what it originally cost or the same price. So I am seeing it on ThreadUp a little bit, even though supposedly they don't accept fast fashion brands like Shein, but I am seeing it. So I hope that they continue to avoid accepting brands like that, because if after shipping, return cost and fees or restocking fees, after all of that, it's not really worth it. And we all just need to find a better way to get those products into hands without having to pay more than what the original product cost. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Share my videos with your friends and family or anybody you might think would enjoy it. It helps the algorithm, it helps my channel grow and succeed, helps me be able to spend more time creating content for you all. And of course, let me know in the comments what brand I should do next that's been overly sponsored and you're curious about. Until next time, have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you daily over on my socials. Bye!